Hey all, and welcome to yet another Pixelcave video. Today we're gonna explore a game which is not Conan Exiles, and if you've been following our channel you know that that's the only game we have done so far. We will still be doing Conan, but we've decided to also take a look at a couple of other games this year. This is a quick peek at a game called Journey of Life. It's a PC-only survival sandbox game that was released in early access back in April 2018. It's being developed by a studio called Hyperion. It's though worth to have in mind that in essence that studio is just two hardworking developers. Here we're in the character editor, which at the time only offers a male option. And while there's quite a few things you can customize, as you can see, we do hope that the team will revisit all of this in due time. While we play around with this briefly, do note that this game is in early access still and being actively developed, which means further updates, new content, as well as game-breaking bugs can be expected at this time. The game can be enjoyed in single player, but it also offers hosted multiplayer and as well an option to set up a dedicated server, so you can play it alone, with friends in co-op, or against other players. As you can see here, the current version also offers some basic information. There's a handful of these question marks that will provide you some initial help before you're on your own. So once you've created the character, you're going to find yourself on a tropical island somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. Stranded and alone on this island, you're going to have to find a way to survive. It's a big island and there's a lot of resources, so where you want to start is up to you. Once you find a good spot, it's time to find a way to gather those materials, and essential for that job is going to be to craft some basic tools. One resource on this island that's in abundance are palm trees, which provides wood, palm leaves as well as coconuts, which is really important for early game survival. Once you gathered enough resources, you're gonna have your first camp. You're gonna have a bed, you're gonna have a fireplace, you're gonna have further resources as well as a workbench, which is a core tool for further advancement in the game. Then with a little bit further gathering, you're soon gonna have a hut and some more advanced tools and workstations to help you out. And then you're probably gonna be back on thinking how to expand. And of course, cutting down more palm trees, but there's other resources to harvest. There's bushes for thatch, fiber, there's other plants. There is fruit-bearing trees. There's also mining, like limestone, like clay. There's of course bamboo. And there's various stones and rocks that you need to bring back to your base. By this time you probably already experienced your first night. The game features a full 24-hour cycle, and at night it can be really dark. If you're playing alone, there's an option where you can sleep through the night, but unfortunately if you're playing in multiplayer, there's no such option at this point. Once you feel brave enough, it might be time to explore. You can hunt for food and find other resources that might not be as local to you as where you set up camp initially. Here we are on one of our exploration trips where we came across a boar deep in the forest. While not comparable with something like Conan Exiles, the game's core building pieces come in 4 different materials or looks if you like. As you can see here, the game also uses a blueprint-like system so that you can plan out most of your construction without actually using any materials. Once you're happy, you can complete the building piece by piece. While there's a decent amount of structures available, it's in particular light on more decorative items, though we're certain they will be adding more down the line. And there's a lot more. There's a tech tree with plenty of technology that you can learn. We're supposed to get abilities in a future update, and an initial version of a settlement system was pushed out not long ago. This provides you with goals, and by leveling it up you will even be able to attract NPCs that will help you with basic tasks and protections of your base. If all of this sounds like something you'd like, please do note that this is a proper indie survival sandbox-like game that's a bit rough on the edges, so it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. We are really loving our time with it so far, and we will be following the development. So if you're interested, make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow our channel for more Journey of Life as well as Conan Exiles in the future.